the media aide to the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Paul Ibe and a PDP youth leader Timothy Osadolo have accused the APC of abandoning President Bola Tinubu over his controversial academic record. Recall that former Vice President Atiku'S had approached a U.S. court for the Northern Districts of Illinois in Chicago for an order compelling Chicago State University to release the academic records of Tinubu. Tinubu's credentials show that he graduated from Chicago State University in 1979 with bachelor's degree in business administration, accounting and management. However, there have been allegations bordering on discrepancies with Tinubu's certificate. In the suit filed before the U.S. District Court, Abubakar prayed that the court should subpoena Tinubu's file domiciled with Chicago State University. Abubakar said the files will settle the controversy surrounding Tinubu's academic background and aid the election petition tribunal. But Tinubu had claimed that a clerical error was responsible for discrepancies on the certificates issued to him by the university. According to filings by Oluwole Afolabi and Christopher Carmichael, Tinubu's lawyers and unidentified diverse university clerk made the error about the dates the school stated on his recent issued certificate, thereby creating the appearance of these differences. Speaking on the case before the U.S. court, the director of publicity of the APC, Bala Ibrahim, disclosed that the ruling party had no problem with the PDP candidate's quest if he followed the due process. He said, if Chicago State University says Atiku has to go to court, I don't know what their law says about that. But in Nigeria, I know the law gives freedom of information and gives people the right to seek information, especially the one that ought to be in the public domain. I don't know the situation in the US and what is legally correct about it. But Atiku has the right to ask for information pertaining to his opponent, provided he does not go through it the wrong way. What is the wrong way can best be answered by those who are conversant with the law. But in an interview with The Punch, Paul Ibe said the position of the APC showed that it had abandoned Tinubu due to the many controversies surrounding him. Ibe said, we are not surprised that the party said they cannot have issues with us. This is an indication that they have abandoned him. We are talking of a man whose identity is immersed in controversy. But the truth is, who won't be tired? It's too much now. Everything about the man is shrouded in controversy. He claimed that he attended government college Ibadan, but he never stepped foot in that college. The primary school Tinubu claimed he attended is non-existent. Now he is saying that the 156-year-old Chicago State University made a clerical error in his academic records. If you are carrying a certificate with an error, that certificate is fake. So he is admitting that he is carrying a fake certificate. On his part, a member of the PDP's National Executive Committee, Osadolo, said the APC Director of Publicity should be commended for his position. He knows the truth but doesn't want to be quoted. Their principal's academic records are shrouded in misery and he knows the truth. But because it is not convenient for him to stay on the side of the truth, he chose to say he won't join issues with Atiku, he said. And so, Tinubu knows saying they carry fake certificates now. That is why these people are just trying to, they can't say, no, you don't have the right. You don't have the right. He say he doesn't know, the publicity secretary say he doesn't know what is obtainable in that place. But as far as Nigeria is concerned, there's a freedom of information. So why is Tinubu now saying that his information should not be made known? And he's still telling the court now that what Atiku is demanding is not going to be relevant at the tribunal. What it concern you? Hell, Tinubu. God bless you. He must have gotten it from Oluwole. Everyone knows he's the landlord of that fake certificate empire of those days. All Tinubu attacked us have gone into hiding. Tinubu is a liar and his followers are liars. You know, see all this daddy freeze now, all they talk. See, no mockery. You know if you talk, oh, all this nonsense with Tinubu, they talk, is it not shameful? You know if you yarn anything. You know if you talk anything, they talk of your papa Alamidi. Wetin concern labour, wetin dey happen for labour now? No be the Nigerian problem. Oh. If they get power, fine, people will be able to hold them responsible. But as far as they are not the ones in power now, you know wetin dey happen to them in their party, you know, concern Nigerians. Let them go and sort themselves out. But what is affecting you and I is what I think you should be talking about. But they are chasing shadows, leaving the substance. These people that shout about that they are graduates, when the need arises for them to show their certificate, then it is always a surprise that they don't even have one. Why regraduates are on the street without employment? What a pity for our country. May God help us. Tinubu, by his grace of all the shame you brought to this country, you must sit in jail for 8 years. It is not even only academic records that is impersonated. He also impersonated himself not too long ago. A picture of Donald Duck surfaced on the media. Alright, no need to tell us. Go ahead and pump champagne and celebrate the entire Nigeria now, or bestie sworn in Atiku. Hey, see, you know, say they don't get, they don't think, you see, that when you hear some statements from some people, you know, say they don't get arguments or what to say to counter the statements being made. You see their life? But so bad.